They might have lost last week, but they're not giving up hope. The Crusaders are hoping for a better result this weekend against the Blues and hopefully a better lead into this year's Rugby World Cup. Here's Jared McCulloch.
They're more than halfway through the Super Rugby Championship, with the Crusaders having had a mixed bag of results, winning only 4 games so far. And it wasn't their match on Friday here on home soil, with the men in red and black being taken down by the Chiefs, a disappointing 26-9. But the side hasn't given up hope just yet, determined to get back on track, focusing on one game at a time.
We've got a great challenge on our hands at the moment. We're not in a great position at the moment, but we truly believe that we can get ourselves out of it. And if we take that game-by-game approach and really just nail each performance, then we're going to give ourselves a chance to do that. So the challenge has certainly become a bit more interesting for everybody, but definitely up for the challenge.
He says there's a lot of work to be done, one focus in particular aiming to take advantage of ball in hand, with the game on Friday showcasing the errors and letting the Chiefs in on multiple try-scoring opportunities. And Major says it's frustrating.
Because we're creating just as many opportunities as any other side in the competition. You look at line breaks and offloads and gain line, breakdown, all that sort of stuff. So we've really got to be a bit better down the score zone part of the field. We're probably a little bit frantic and missing opportunities. And as you see in the weekend, the Chiefs made us pay when we turned those over, and they scored tries from those mistakes.
And he says they'll work on position to help improve their games.
The team that's controlling the ball controls the game really, and we probably haven't done that as well as what we could have the last couple of weeks. We probably gave too many opportunities to 2 good oppositions, and they took them and we didn't take ours.
There was talk around the upcoming Rugby World Cup as well, with Chiefs player Aaron Cruden not ruling out if he'll be available for the championship due to a ruptured ligament in his knee against the Crusaders. And now could open the door for one of the side's players. With the World Cup in mind, Crusaders flanker Matt Todd is hoping Cruden makes a good recovery.
Yeah, you never want to see people get injured, but I guess it is part of footy. It's a contact sport, and injuries do happen. So you got to feel for Cruden. Massive year obviously with the World Cup at the end, and it looks like his injury might take him out. So you just feel for him and wish him all the best in his recovery.
But he says his immediate focus is the Crusaders, making sure they succeed.
I think people just focus on Super Rugby, it's sort of getting up into the business end and the crucial time. So, you worry about playing well for your franchise and other stuff, takes care of itself down the road. But, you get caught looking too far ahead, then that's when you don't perform well.
There was also mention of fears for Dan Carter not being up to scratch for the 2015 tournament in England later on this year in September. The All Black legend had a rough game at the weekend, missing multiple penalty attempts. But Major says he isn't worried about Carter, still having faith in the first 5.
I think he'll prove it through the rest of the season and throughout the year. I think he'll be on top of his game by the time the All Blacks hit the World Cup.
The next rivals for the Crusaders will be the bottom of the New Zealand Conference table, the Blues, on Anzac Day, right here at AMI Stadium on Saturday. And they'll be hoping for a better result. Jared McCulloch, CTV Sport.